Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 3, shloka number 13. Yajña-śhiṣhṭāśhinaḥ santo muchyante sarva-kilbiṣhaiḥ bhuñjate tvaghaṁ pāpā pachantyātma-kāraṇāt. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna says, the righteous who offer food to the gods in sacrifice and eat the remnants are freed from all sins. But those who cook to satisfy their own needs are sinners and certainly eat sin. This shloka describes the Sattvic and Rajasic people. This shloka is a typical example of the veiled language of all scriptures. The metaphor of the yajna ritual is continued. In a religious ritual, what is left over after the worship, after offering food to God, is called in Vedic literature as yajña-śhiṣhṭāśhinaḥ. This is distributed to all as prasad. Here Sri Krishna, using this term, says the good eat the remnants of yajna by the word santa. He means saintly and virtuous people. The Sattvic, after offering food to God as yajna, offers food to the poor and hungry and then eats the remnants as prasada. This is an act of righteousness capable of destroying all sins. Not one or two sins, but all the horrible sins of man are cleansed by this act of divine and human offering. Sins of the past are the cause for the present pains, and the present sins are the cause for future sorrows. The residues or remnants of sacrifice are enjoyed by Sattvic devotees. The prasad represents achievement as a consequence of sacrificial action. The mind of a Sattvic individual is calm, thinking is clear, and actions are faultless because they are inspired to act for the benefit of the world. In contrast, the Rajasic, who engage in desire-driven behavior, cooks but consumes sin. They who organize and run productive centers for their own gains. This includes all activities springing from selfish motives, activities catering to the accumulation of wealth and power. Such persons who are cooking for themselves are described here by Krishna as sinners eating but sin. They are people who act in this world with ego and egocentric desires, who gather more and more sins, meaning negative vasanas, which will rake up future restlessness, mental worries, regrets, and anxieties. The word used here, atma-kāraṇāt, for individual pleasures. They get bound in the karmic reactions of destroying life. So it is clear that sacrifice leads to the highest good and selfishness leads to the worst sin and suffering. Food not offered to gods or fellow beings is poison, though it is the richest and most relishing, and that food sacrificed to gods and offered to fellow beings is nectar, though it is simple boiled rice and water. Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.